Stop recording at 48 kilohertz just because that's what the pros do. You're likely wasting CPU power eating up your hard drive, and here's the really big kicker. You probably can't even hear the difference. Today we're busting one of the biggest technical myths in the home studio. The standard advice for 48 kilohertz is that it's better for video or it offers more air. But if you're a home producer releasing on Spotify or Apple Music, that extra data is often doing absolutely nothing for your final master apart from make your computer scream for mercy. Let's look at why 44.1 kilohertz is still king for 90% of you guys out there. Okay, it's physics time. I got a D in GCSE physics back in the mid-90s, so I hope one or two of my teachers are watching. The Nyquist theorem tells us we need a sample rate double our highest frequency. Humans hear up to 20 kilohertz. If you're like me and a little bit older, plus you've worked with plenty of drummers, it's going to be significantly lower than that. But even taking the optimum figure of 20 kilohertz as the benchmark, 44.1 kilohertz covers everything we can hear, plus an extra safety buffer. When you jump to 48 kilohertz, you aren't getting clearer audio, you're just capturing ultrasonic frequencies. That's kind of like ghost data, if you like, and the only one that's going to enjoy that is your dog. Here's the real world cost. 48 kilohertz files are roughly 10% larger, so that means 10% more stress on your RAM, 10% slower loading times, and your hard drive fills up 10% faster. In a massive mix with 60 tracks and heavy plugins, that 10% is the difference between a smooth, creative flow and a lagging nightmare. Now, is 48 kilohertz ever right? Yes. If you're scoring specifically for film or TV, then stay at 48. But for your indie rock single or your hip hop beat, it's just overhead you simply don't need. I'm putting my money where my mouth is. I've put two files in the description. One is a synth recorded at 44.1 kilohertz. The other is the same synth recorded at 48 kilohertz. If 48 kilohertz is really the pro standard and 44.1 is a bit amateur, then this should be an easy spot. Go download them, run a blind A/B test, and tell me in the comments which one is which. I'm going to bet my preamp that you can't tell. If you want to stop overcomplicating the tech and start making better sounding music, make sure you're subscribed to this channel, and whilst you're there, why not like this video too? And if you're really serious about getting better results from your home studio, hit the join button below this video where you'll find access to a whole bunch of courses and monthly mix reviews. See you in the next one, and go have yourself a great day.